If you could have any superpower, what would you choose? We all have superpowers. The problem is, number one, we don't know what they are. Number two, since we don't know what they are, we're not using them. Our success is predicated by how we think. Thought intelligence is our first superpower. If you're not happy with your success, then let's think differently. When was the last time you were taught how to think? Schools definitely teach what to think. How can we think differently? I'm Kathie Rotz. My business card will tell you that I'm a leadership speaker and coach. What I really do is challenge people to think differently. I work with leaders and teams who want to learn how to think. I found out the value of thinking differently at age 27 when I read a book. It was the first time in my life that I read a whole book. There's a great story behind why this was such a challenge for me, but that's for a later time. What I realized was I was reading the wrong types of books for 27 years. I finally found something that energized me and fueled my passion: leadership and personal development books. I thought differently about reading, and now it's my world. Thinking differently brings new opportunities and power towards success. My goal is to transform the way people think by embracing their 5 superpowers: thought intelligence, emotional intelligence, behavioral intelligence, attitude, and accountability. I have some big goals that I want to conquer, and I probably have some painful challenges that I should conquer too, like the trust that I have in people, or don't always have in people. Well, I had no intention or idea that year I was also going to conquer my biggest fear. The fear of trading security for the unknown. Does anyone else have that fear? What I learned the most is that my biggest fears, my biggest secrets, they're really not that big a deal. They all can be conquered. How do I do this? By linking brain science to leadership habits. Why would I teach this? Because when you understand this, you have more success and growth and happiness and fulfillment. Friends, when we think differently, we become someone different. Our success depends on our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and our attitude and personal accountability also play a role. This is all easier to do when we understand how our brain biologically works and then empower ourselves to own our success. Please, let me be a curious friend who wants to encourage you to think differently. Let me ask you 2 questions. Number 1, why are you doing what you're doing? And number 2, if you're not passionate about it, do you need permission to quit? Come learn with me, grow with me, develop into a strong leader. Let me walk this journey with you to discover how to think differently.